Jeez. Man. What's good, bro? What up? What up? What up? What's good? Man, y'all came on quick tonight. I'm coming on quick. How everybody doing tonight? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Man, y'all can see all my junk right here. Oh, it's AR stuff. What up? What up? What up? Man, I hope y'all had a good. Yeah, because we ain't talked since what, Christmas, I felt like. Or yeah, I feel like it was that. Happy New Year. Yes. Man, it's been a little minute since we talked, but I'm glad to be back. Hope everybody having a great New Year day so far. That's right, we did. I came on Friday after Christmas. So it's been almost a week. Yeah. Oh man. Man, it goes to show you life has been life and I've been busy, man, since last week. Like, geez, Louise. But yeah, yeah, I want to say sorry for the camera quality not being great, which y'all used to seeing. I'm having to use my MacBook camera for right now because I'm working on trying to get a webcam, a streaming webcam camera. My other camera, for whatever, I'm having connection issues with that. It'll connect, but when I'm streaming, it won't stay connected for but so long. So yeah, Happy New Year! Hey, 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 man. So yeah, all right, we about to be at the 3 minute mark. As soon as we hit 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. We're gonna talk about some things and keep it pushing, keep it moving. So we got 10 seconds and we're gonna jump right in. Wait for a few more people to get in the chat. Come on in. Y'all forgive me, the brother man looking real scrappy right now. I need a haircut. Look, taper all messed up, beard all. Yeah, it is what it is. I've been resting all day. I'm tired. All right, it's 3 minutes in. Happy New Year to you. What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miles J95. I'm your host and CEO of Big Boy Tactical Game. And you have made it to another episode of Gun Talk Thursday. And it's the first one of the year, Gun Talk Thursday. Man, I'm excited to be on here sharing with you guys tonight, to be streaming. I had made a promise and a vow to myself that I was going to be more consistent this year, that I was going to push through so we can grow this platform and grow this channel. So we're going to do that. Anyways, again, I've probably wished everybody a happy new year like 6 or 7 times now. I'm gonna say it one more time for because we got a few more people that came in the chat. That's coming on live. Happy New Year to you. And we're gonna dive right into it. So we got a new year, you know. We hear all the new resolutions and everything. New year, new me. I'm gonna do this in the new year and stuff. Listen, we just grinding it out. And I had already started last year with the grind out for the channel. I had already made up my mind. This was going to be the year of really training. This was the year that I'm going to become a dynamic shooter. Like, yo, when I said I had made it up in my mind, I was like, for sure, for sure. This year, your boy about to become certified. I'm about to be a certified shooter this year. And that's what I'm challenging myself. What's going on, Tech? King Tech reloads and stuff. Back in December, I tried to go like a full month of posting every day. And man, I'm telling you, that is a tough job. My boy, Jabril, look, I got everything I need for the build. I just didn't get out to go get the Vice. I need to take this other one back And so then once I get that, I can literally put the build together. I'm just today I was just lazy. I was tired. I didn't get home last night after celebrating the new year with my wife. We didn't get home till like 3 o'clock. So yeah, it's like, bruh. So I know y'all asking. I see y'all in the chat saying how the AR build. The AR is. I got everything I need. I just need a tool. I just need one tool, and that's just the vice. The not vice grips, but the clamp. So I can put this lower together. That's all I need. And then we'll have to build together, and then I will show y'all and stuff. But I'm going to Harbor Freight on Saturday because I got to work tomorrow. So I'll go back that Saturday. What's the barrel size you want with? I did a 16 inch because it's my first AR. Dang, I went to bed at 12:45, bro. Been almost 40 hits different, bruh. Building gets addicted. Yes, it does because I'm already. Yeah, it is 5.56. The build is 5.56. I am on. I gave if you was on the live on Gun Talk Thursday, well, last Friday. If you was on there last Friday, I gave y'all a very very quick um, peek of the barrel and stuff. But I got everything here. Get your AR pistol, bro. I have an AR pistol. It's in my it's in the gun safe. I got one. Yeah, I got an AR pistol. I wanted the actual 16 inch though, because I didn't have one. So I just wanted to build that. But yeah, I got an AR pistol. But yeah. So man, I'm excited. I'm already looking at some different things and stuff. I was wondering how is it on no, it's not on the channel. I never did a video with it to be honest, because I never the problem was when I went to go shoot it, I actually had some issues. What you think of the new 7 file upload? Bruh, sick, crazy, crazy, crazy. Suppressor on the horizon? Yes, that's definitely next on the list, the suppressor. Because I was like, you know what? I was like, this tax time coming. So I was like, what do I want to do? Do I want to get another gun or do I want to get a suppressor? And I think I'm gonna get a can with my tax money. I might as well go ahead and just get me a can or two. You know what I'm saying? Because I do want a can for my 22 um as well. So I was like, you know what? I might just go ahead and get the can. And I've been seeing can prices. I thought they were going to skyrocket, but they really have not skyrocketed. I did see today, I was on Instagram and I saw somebody who applied for a can today, and it literally was they got their background check the same day. Like they did it this morning, apparently, and they got it back already, which was crazy. Silencer Shop has gift card deals too. Hey, listen, I like that too. I like a good gift card deal. It's wild because I was like, man, I definitely want a can. So that might be the next move for real for me. I want another, I really want that PDP Pro. I really want it. Um I heard the ATS system broke with all the subs. Bruh, yikes. Man. People are trying to panic buy cans thinking they gonna sell out or wait time's gonna be crazy. Crazy. I got the Gen 6 17 today, bro. No way. For real? What's up, Doc? Deacon, my Deacon is here on the live tonight. That's a sweet spot for submission for sure. My first one I submitted on a Friday and got approved on a Monday. Man, yeah. But yeah, somebody got it. I posted it in the Discord that someone got one literally. So man, it's crazy. So yeah. But I guess it is the sweet spot for real. And gotta listen, gotta they making things shake and bake and stuff. So I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see how it goes. The people have been panic buying, and it's crazy. I guess since we talking about cans, did y'all see? It was so I had two things I want to talk about cans. I'm ready to see what's gonna be a shot show. Right, that was on the list to talk about tonight, Frank. You're moving too fast for me. Moving too fast. Let me finish this can thing, and we're gonna go straight to shot show. Um, I want to see what the Saber can gonna be like with Palmetto. So Palmetto is literally trying to become a one-stop shop. Like they literally bring in all the heat with the new Saber on all the Saber line. I'm not saying new Saber line because the Saber has been around for a little bit now, but they bringing some heat to the Saber. And then PSA just came out with their first suppressor or first can, the Saber can, and then Classic Firearms. I wanted to know if anybody had heard. What was it? PSA is killing the game. I've really been debating on the Saberback 300 block. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, that mixtape has had my eyes. That's why I was like, do I want a can? Because I'm like, for like right now, I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place. Do I want to go ahead when I get like tax time? Do I want to go ahead and buy another gun, or do I want to go ahead and buy the upgrades that I want? You know what I'm saying? Because like I do want a can. And then I do want to send my Glock 19 off to get its slide milled for a for optic ready. And then it was something else I wanted to do. But I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get the can, honestly, to be honest. Because I got enough guns. And once I can finish out the AR build, like I got everything I need. Like I showed y'all literally on Gun Talk Thursday last Friday. Like I showed y'all, I got everything. I just need the device thing. Well, not I keep calling it device, but literally the current. Every time I set out stock notification on the mixtape sold out by the time I check. Yeah, they sell pretty fast. It's crazy. And then I ain't gonna lie, another thing that's got my eye with PSA is the Jackal 9, the new Jackal 9 that they came out. So you can like tuck the can inside the cover. That joint is so sick and sweet looking. I'm like, man, that has had me. But what was I saying? Classic Farms. Um, what was it? Classic Farms sent an email, and they got suppressors now. And Classic Farms has always been known to kind of be selling the cheaper end of things. But they sent an email of like cans that was like ridiculously low price. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know, but I was gonna ask y'all about it. I said, let me ask y'all and stuff and see, because I saw it and I was like, it was this morning too, to be exact. When I woke up and I looked and I was like, shoot. Um, Let me go to their website because I saw it on there. I mean, and they had cans that was like $300, $400 and stuff. Yeah, it's called Sylvan Arms. That's what it is. They got a couple of cans on Classic Firearms. It was Sylvan Arms. It's like one can. They got a can for $4.99. And then let me see here. It has something else. I know everybody knows about the what is it, Dead Air Sandman. I've heard about those quite a bit and stuff. Yeah, they got a few, and they had Sylvan. And thing is, with Sylvan Arms, they make folding adapters. So Sylvan Arms, and then they also, if you buy a can right now with them with Sylvan Arms, they also adding on like the muzzle device thing too, the muzzle device adapter, so you can do multiple move it. Like you can move it around on different guns with the same muzzle device, and they provide that as a complimentary thing if you buy a suppressor. So I saw them and I was like, it's not a bad price for it. Sandman X was my first and I love it. Got the 5.56 in cap too, better for suppression on one switcher and host. Yeah. So I did. They were offering that on there. So I'm like, The Sandman though, it's 1,000. They got it for $1,000. It's a 30 cal can though, but that's not for the 5.56 version. That was for the 30 cal. So I guess that's for like 9 mil, 300 blackout and stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken, like 300 cal is for 9 mil, 300 blackout. You could run 5.56 through it, but it's not gonna like suppress it like you want it to, right? If I'm not mistaken and stuff. Very versatile. It's a 30 mil. Dead air cells in cows to switch out. I got you. I got you. Deke, my chief head deacon Nick said, I can't wait to get my first can. Bro, me neither. It's definitely on my list this year. I heard about the Dead Air Sandman often. Yeah, it's one of them cans one of those that I do hear about a lot. Like it's one of the ones I do hear about very, very often. So I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm definitely keep an eye on Silence and Shop too as well on their website, and then it's Palmetto as well. because Palmetto, they got that service with that company where you can do like everything. You pay for the package, then you'll get an email. They'll help you set up your ATF account and everything for you. Nomad 30 is solid too. I think it ranges from 7 to 800 dollars. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Really not bad at all. But yeah, um, and stuff. So yeah, once I get this build done, I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely probably gonna be hooked or addicted to try to build out another rifle very soon. But I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. Like this year, I said to myself, I'm gonna buy quality over quantity this year, and I am looking towards like doing upgrades and stuff like that. Cause yeah, because even with my Radical Arms AR, like I really want to upgrade it. Like honestly, and after working on this build and stuff, I'm like, shoot, I just upgrade that joint because I know Frank, he did the same thing. CMG just released their zero line of suppressor, which are very affordable. Only downside they aren't a solid shop right now. Ah, got you. That makes sense. I got you. The Solid shop, with them, do they still they do like Palmetto? I seen the that company as well. That was on Classic Farms, and I think GHG he actually got a couple, either one or two of those uh suppressors from that company that you just posted, Frank. So yeah, like we definitely we gonna be on it. Like this year, we going in. I'm trying to, like I said, this year I'm committed to training as much as possible and documenting as much as I can. Nice too for the flow through. You don't have to tune or make any big changes to the rifle. Yeah, that's another thing I fear about too. Like when with suppression, because I heard some people saying like they had to make changes to the gas block, and then some had to change. They were talking about changing out the charging handle because the gas was coming back through I guess that way, and it was like hitting them in the face. So I don't know, but I saw somebody was like, yeah, they had to get a different charging handle to help with the gas and everything. Yeah, that's why I'm starting with that and stuff. So it's a lot. It's definitely a science with all this stuff. I was just telling somebody the other day, they was talking about we was talking about the Smith and Wesson metal carry comp, and I think it was Zero. He was telling me about it: adjustable gas blocks, adjustable BCGs, slits in the charging, and this Radiant Raptor SD, and even playing with the buffer weights. Yeah, buffer spring might have to be changed too. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm saying you start getting this stuff, and then you really got to change out a lot. It can get definitely, like I said, it's a lot of science behind all this stuff, getting that stuff set up. People just think you just plug and go, and it ain't always that easy and stuff. But there was the same thing. Like I was talking to somebody about the Smith and Wesson metal carry comp, and they were talking about like it's ported and got all everything the comp built into it. And Zero was telling me he had to send his off to get it right, like to be fully like it wanted to be, because sometimes the porting and comps and having comps they don't always be like specked out right, and then your gun don't doesn't cycle or doesn't run like it's supposed to run because it's not up to par like the specs and stuff. So I commend it. That's why he was like, that's why people complain. He was like, people complain about the Radium Ramjets, the afterburners, but you got to understand the science that goes behind that, creating something like that to be able to fully functionally work. I say charging handle number. I say changing charging handle number one, just because that lately I've been doing rifle speed adjustable gas blocks or bootleg BC groups. Heavier grain ammo works better in comp. Yes, that was another thing too. Like because sometimes people be shooting like 115 grain or what I'm saying 124 or 147. Um, I've been always been like, for me, I've kind of always shot like 115, but I'm starting to shoot. Don't get the metal carry comp. Just get the polymer version. Metal version feels no different. Gotcha. Well, I'm like at this point, I don't know if I really want it anymore, to be honest. Like the gun itself. I told y'all, like, honestly, I gave y'all the list of, it was a couple gun talks ago But honestly, I just want to do like a 300 blackout build. I want the PDP, and I'm gonna get a Glock Gen 6. Like that's pretty much like that's on my radar. I honestly really want to just do upgrades and stuff to what I got and everything. For real. Cause yeah. Yo, what's good, brother? Good to see you on here. Happy New Year. Just coming into the room. Got my water tonight, y'all. Got my good old Stanley Cup. So yeah, 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 yeah. Man, let's see here. Check on this. But yeah, it's a lot of things I got on my radar for this year. I'm really like, yo, that's what I'm pushing forward to. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I need. And so yeah, got to keep it pushing. Got to keep it grinding and everything. So let's see here. Where is it? I'm looking for. Let's see here. The mostly that's mostly what I've been doing, upgrading what I have. Yeah, bro, you've been going crazy on the upgrades. Crazy on the upgrades. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm honestly, because I don't nothing's really like caught my attention to be honest. Like I haven't seen that one thing. Like it's some things I would like to have. Like I wouldn't mind having like the PSA mixtape. Like you know what I'm saying? But I'm at the point now, once I finish this build, I got all these tools to build my own rifles. I'm probably just gonna literally just go on forward, just build my rifles out. Cause honestly, like you paying the price that you pay, you still paying for the parts, and they're getting the parts even cheaper than what we buying it, parting it out and stuff. You just paying for them to put it together, and they got and the thing is they got machines putting the guns together. It ain't like they back there manually building lures every hour and stuff. I'm done. I'm going down the building rabbit hole. Listen, but it's like once you get through it, once you do it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want a lever action, but that'll be way down the line. I feel that. I'm not buying another gun until spray some crazy deal pops up. I'm going to do upgrades and accessories on what I have. Only big purchase I will be a can in a month or so. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's all. Like hands down, that's all we doing. Cause everything that's on the market is kind of like, I thought about getting a Springfield Echelon. I thought about it. It's not saying I want it. I thought about it, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, what's good, man? My brother, my brother, my brother. Where's King Tech? Oh, here. He said I got one. I know you got one. Any safe recommendations? Looking for a larger one. I want to be honest. I don't know any really good ones. Mine is a Amazon. Well, mine is an Amazon special. But it gets the job done. What's good, bro? What's good? You can ask Frank. Frank got a nice gun safe, a real nice gun safe. Go Redfield. I was about to say, ask Frank. He got one for you. Did you see it? I hired a Barrett. Bruh, I saw that video on Instagram and I was like, this guy is crazy. Crazy. I'm here just listening in. Bruh, tell us about King Tech. Tell us about my huge weight. Like, it's 400 pounds though. Dang, yeah, 450 pounds. King Tech, please tell us about your Glock Gen 6, your 17. How did you end up getting the Glock 17 and not getting the Glock 45, my friend? Why did you get the Glock 45? You did that out of spite because you wanted to stir up the camp with me. That's what you did. You got the 17 instead of getting the 45. Oh, okay, okay. I'm picking with you though. Cause I was about to say, I think I'm getting the 17 also. Hey, listen, they only had the 19 and 117 left. That's crazy. You don't have to put the exact amount because of YouTube purposes, but was someone because I saw somewhere they had the Glocks was in the regular price and range of Glocks. And then I seen some where they was talking about like 700, 750. So yes, for a regular Glock. So type in the comments, 7 jelly beans. Okay, okay. That still ain't bad. That's not bad. That's about, I mean, honestly, it's about average. But it was crazy because I got my Glock when I got my Glock 45 and it was the MOS version. That was only it was only 550 crab cakes. So I really would want the 17 since I was wondering for the was considering 47. Mm, listen, he said 45, 17, 19X. My store had one each sold before 9:30. The store opened at 9. I showed up at 10. Dang, store selling them early for a premium. Just wait till that big box stores release. It's gonna be 620, 670. They refuse to give me a discount. Not even the employees get one on a cause like Frank said, they holding out because these smaller shops, they getting early access on them. But wait till Academy, wait till Bass Pro Shop, wait till Sportsman, all them get it. It's gonna be cheap. How'd you get cheap? Got 750 rocks, bruh. My Glock 45 was only 550 jelly beans, and I got it from Academy. I think it's also based on where the area that you live in, too. Yeah, I don't get a discount on the Gen 6 yet. This was a Range USA. They big. Oh, well, because here's the thing, because everybody don't have them, so it's still exclusive. They making that early money right now. I'm waiting. Yep, Frank, I am waiting too, because we're not gonna play that game. I'm not about to pay 7 jelly beans and then they turn around and the gun gonna be doggone 620 jelly beans. But if y'all didn't notice, the Glock store, if you go on their website, they got all the Gen 5s. They got a whole new stock of the Gen 5s. Yeah, we're charging 750 moon pies. My lord. They the Glock store, they are selling Gen 5s, brand new Gen 5s. And some law enforcement trade-ins and stuff. They have the 23. I will look for you because they had a whole bunch of large stock of them earlier. Because I got the email and it was like, we got a whole new load of them. Like right now, they have the Glock 47 MOS in Gen 5. The Glock store does for 620 jelly beans. Let's see here. I'm I'm looking. Dag, bro. They had it. So they had the 23 Gen 5, but it's sold out now. It was this morning was not sold out, but it's sold out to now. And it was 559 jelly beans. I'm done with Kenix, bro. I called every day, but last night they got someone and they said they were pick up a lock shirt. I ordered it to be picked up. I looked down, saw the Gen. You went up there. He said, "Yep." Told the missus, she was like, "Buy it. I'm done with Candace." I lied. I might get that prom. That's it. I'm like, yeah. So, but yeah, they had the 23, and it was then crazy part, and it was the MO. Actually, they had the 23 in the MOS version, and it was Gen 5. It was 519.99 jelly beans. That's wild. And it's not a law enforcement trade-in. Wow. Yeah, it was 519 jelly beans for the MOS version of the Glock 23. So that's that's a steal. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all better if you got an itch that you need to scratch and you want a Glock, then you might want to go over there and get you one. And I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, because they got them in stock and they ain't going nowhere. A lot of them going out of stock now, but they got a lot of things. They got a Glock 17L on there. They only want 620 jelly beans. Bro, I paid 520 for my 19 Gen 6 on the blue label. See, because you get the blue label though. That's the thing. You get the blue label deal. That's a steal though. God almighty. What Tommy at on here? Because Tommy he can get that blue label for full size RXM was released as well. Haven't seen many talk about it. Huh. Let's go look that up. King Tech, that's his other favorite guns, that RXM. That MR that RM go down. He hates a Glock clone. It's ridiculous. My buddy pays $775 for the same pistol. Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm about to go up there and tell him and become a police chaplain so I can get a badge and then I'll get the blue label deal. Full blown 17 size along with the 45. Golly. He's right. Even at the range today, they had all the RXM compact and full size on all colors and threaded barrels. Dang. Let's see. RXM full size. I'm on Palmetto now and see. Look at it. They must not got it. Because it sure didn't come up. Hold on. They had the RXM 19L on Ruger Shot. Never mind, I see it. Jeez. They got so many. I didn't know they came out with so many different colors on the RXM. When that happened? Y'all see the new PSA suppressors? Yep. We were just talking about that a few minutes ago with them having the Saber line of suppressor. Might bought a dealer's yet, but it's on their site. Let's see here. That is crazy. Literally, the Saber suppressors. And they cheap, bruh. Hold on. ATF blackout notice. What does that mean? So RXM is a 45 clone now. Oh my, hold on. I can check distributors now. Let's see here. A few weeks ago, I got the FDE full size in black. Hold on. So the RXM, yeah, look, I told you the 45 is superior, King Tech. When you gonna realize that? I'd rather get a Dead Air Wolfman or a Rugged for the same price as PSA. Yeah, and I kind of agree with that. You know, PSA, they literally just trying to take a swing at everything. But you know, but for that price, I thought it was gonna be cheaper than what it was because it's PSA. I was just being honest. I wasn't expecting to see it for 800 jelly beans. Some in my eye. How many jelly beans, Matt? They should have been around 5 rocks. Yeah, it should have been around 5 rocks. 8 rocks is definitely He off topic, but what are your thoughts on the G-Force drama? Ah, I don't know too much about it to be honest. I be too much. I don't know, but I'm gonna look it up now. Um, G-Force is not really a company that is really talked about to be honest. Um, I know that they are like coming out to be like something because when I went to Academy like the other week, I saw some people. They had the G-Force Glock 19 clones in there, 377 quesadillas. That's not bad. I only found brother Dave. What's good, man? G-Force makes super budget stuff like High Point. Right. I mean, I'm looking at the jawbone now. The price, I mean, for the price of it, because you can go and grab a gun. The price of it is only 4 rocks. Super cheap. I was looking at one early online. Yeah, it's only 4 rocks. I don't know. I'm not too much of a big fan of it. Yeah, jawbone don't look good. I would say if you're gonna get a PCC and you're looking for a budget one, just go with the Palmetto one, the PSA one stuff. I would trust that before that G-Force. Um, what's another good PS? What's another PCC company? You can look at the. Well, it's not really. If you like, depending on your budget, for real, try the XR EP9. I was gonna say that if you got a little, if you got 1,200 jelly beans, then I would probably look at the Springfield Kuna. I've seen some of those. Foxtrot, my upper generic power. Let's see. Let me look what you talking about. Frank, you said X Star EP9. My uncle got a G-Force after I took him out and trained with the 19X and the RXM. He was like, "I'm getting a G-Force." I told him, "Just get an RXM if he's not gonna get an Echelon or Glock." Right? Springfield Kuno or CZ Scorpion best PC. Yeah, I would have to agree. Smith Wesson, it is nice, but I don't like the setup though. It reminds me too much of that Keltec setup, the Smith and Wesson joint. See him just, but not budget friendly. Listen, Michaela, we talking about budget friendly now. We're talking about budget friendly. We're talking about under 1,200 rocks right now. We need to change it from rocks to quesadillas or tacos. 1,200 tacos. Because talking about rocks, it just it throws me off. It makes me think of another type of drug. And yeah, can you get the Foxtrot? Foxtrot Mike upper for 179. First too low on it. Yeah, no budget nut, just couldn't go wrong before. It reminds me of the Citadel 12 gauge AR style. I get it. I get it. Serious question. We're not tired of Glock clone. Are we not try? You said you trying to say tired. It's like 20 of them now. Bruh. Cooking rocks. Yeah, we ain't talking about those. Frank said, I'm not, y'all not tired of Glock clones? Ah, I got a love and hate relationship. Hear me out, Frank. Hear me out. I know you hate it. I know you hate them. I know you hate them. I have seen some Glock clones though. I've seen a few of them that be like, yo, these joints is crazy. Like I've seen some Glock clones that are like literally Gucci bills. Like I don't know. It's just like I ain't seen some Gucci Glock clones, and I'm talking about like, yeah, Springfield Echelon. Way tired. He said, thanks, and Frank. But like, I get it. I get it. Like the daggers, you got the RXM, you got Shadow Systems, um, you got Grit Grips. They bringing out. You got it's so many companies you can get it. What was it? AIM Surplus. You can get. They had the what was it? The P80 joints. Picked up my two M. Oh, I fell in love instantly. The SCTs, yep. Glock clones up there with the 2011. In my opinion, everybody makes them. Well, everybody don't make a 2011, but I will say is the people who are making 2011s, they charging crazy amounts for them 2011s, which is insane. Echelon just got the contract in Spain, got those over there. Glock got chose over Glock and HK. Wow. My RXM has outshot plenty of staccatos and others in classes. Man, I don't know what to say to that. I really don't. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got 3 Glock clones. I got 2 daggers and a grit grips, and they all 3 of them suck. So yeah, that's my opinion. Who they going to war with? It's not the gun, it's the shooter. What are you talking about? Them the PS the daggers and stuff? Oh no, he talking Frank talking to King Tech. He said it's not the gun, it's the shooter. He said that is true though. Cause cats so let's talk about that. Let's talk about here's the thing though. Would y'all rather see someone on YouTube who got budget friendly guns but can shoot the lights out? Like it's crazy what they shot. Or would you rather see someone that got all this like a $200,000 gun collection and they can't shoot worth a lick? I do I do have a gym 3 parts in case something goes wrong. I got you. I got you. Somebody said, hold on, budget friendly, light South shooter. I don't mind budget friendly at all. I don't mind budget friendly. I for me, because here's the thing. I don't mind budget friendly. I do want to have some good quality. I do want to have some good quality things though. Like I do want to have like my budget friendly stuff, but then I also want to have some stuff that I kind of say like, yo, this was an investment. Like I put money, time, and money into this. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at my Glock 45 and I put money into that gun. You know what I'm saying? And because like the gun itself was 550 jelly beans. You know, then the optic was like when I got it was like 199. That's you know what I'm saying. Then I got the Ramjet on there. That's 400 jelly beans. So that between the optic, the comp, and the gun itself, we already over $1,000. And then I got the extended mag on there, which they ain't no money, but it was like the extended base plate was like $40. Then I got the Magwell put on there and stuff, and then the flashlight. You know what I'm saying? So like you looking at that Glock 45, you looking at like $1,400, $1,500 total put into that gun, including the gun price and stuff. Took a stab at budget this week. We'll see. Like yeah, just proved it. Ask him how many parts he had to change on it and run good and stuff. Yeah, that's like having contracted with expensive tools and the work is crap. Exactly. What you mean? Hold on. I like budget friendly, but at the same time, with these companies copying Glock, could have took the time and bought something new onto the market. I now, Frank, I gotta give it to you because they took the time to really mock up what Glock is doing and stuff. He said, "Real talk, the Stoker STR9 is really good budget option, sub 300 beans. And we sell a good bit of them to customers who come in wanting torch because we don't carry terrorists." Hey, and I've actually shot one of the Stoker nines. I know someone that has one. What's everybody starts on FRT triggers? I think they're cool. I mean, it's something just something to play with, but it wouldn't be like in my EDC rotation. He did say he said his RXM has over 3,500 rounds, and I believe him. Like Gen 6 already has FRT, by the way. What? They look, we're just waiting on the Switch to come out for them next. Even though I'm not promoting switches, but look what happened when the Glock V series came out and how quick they had a switch for it. He said, "I haven't changed any part of my RX and runs great over 3,500 rounds. If I trick it straight, you mess around and go to jail." Yeah, that's true too. So I have a question about this. A lot of people will kind of dog on the person who has higher end stuff. Are we talking true in confidence or merely someone who just not winning matches? Um, So to answer your question, I'm talking in regards of not so much of like if they're not winning the matches, but like we have you have a group of content creators or people who are not even a group of content creators, but you have a group of people that you'll watch they watch content and they only will watch people who have a higher end stuff. And then sometimes with the larger base content creators, they'll have like a Daniel Defense rifle, and then they got a $4,000 laser combo on there. They got night vision on there. They got, you know what I'm saying, everything that you can think of, like the most high end EOTech magnifier, EOTech LPVO, and all this stuff. And then they'll say, yeah, this is budget friendly. And then some people will be like, yeah, they're not gonna watch it unless you had it. But the thing it is, like, here's the thing with like gun stuff. We're just talking about budget friendly. It's nothing wrong with budget friendly. I'm a budget friendly guy. You know what I'm saying? Well, majority of my collection is budget friendly, like legit. But I want to definitely get into my goal is to get into just buying a little bit higher, better quality. I want to get from just like the $300 and $400 range to let me start playing in the ball field of the $700 to $1,000 range. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to move up, but sometimes like we get too. I think too often as people we get too caught on price and not the actual skill level. And that's why like this year I'm committed to like my content. I'm really trying to push more so of like increasing my skill level and not just I got all $100,000 gun collection, but then I can't shoot a pistol from 25 yards and hit center mass. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at. I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I just feel like that, I think that's just where we at on that. You know what I'm saying? So sorry to ramble on about it, but I'm just trying to explain. Hold on. He says, because Glock always got to change something to make it right. Well, yeah, 3,500 rounds is light, to be honest. Any decent pistol should get that and not have to change parts. Hey, yeah, $3,000 gear with $500 skill. Yeah, I have yet to go to a match and see somebody with an out the box Glocks. Just what I've seen personally. That is true. Dave, what is you talking about? Yeah, to go to a match. What do you mean? Hold on. He said, I didn't think, well, a lot of people don't be really taking their Glocks though for the matches though. I haven't really seen a lot. Well, yeah, I take that back. I lied. I lied. On live. I do see people, but who goes to a match without the box with the out of box guns? That's true too. Ain't nobody pulling up to the match with a straight out of the box. They didn't go to the store and just go pick up like, yo, I just picked up this Glock 45 this morning and stuff. First and always complaint is the trigger. You talking about for Glock? I can tell you now, most people can't shoot 20 cinemas. No, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say, King Tech. Said the trigger. I know. Here's the thing with Glocks, though. For real, for real. People say the trigger is horrible. You just have to get in there and break the trigger down because my Glock 45 trigger is actually like crisp. I would say the more you shoot Glocks, the better their trigger gets. That's my personal opinion. Even with my Glock 43X, like since I've shot that gun quite a bit, and the trigger has definitely got better. It is frame, but it's a start. I have more rounds to go. Let my clone live, bro. Long live the RXM, bro. That's not a real complaint. It's a duty rated trigger, not a John Wick fairyland. Frank, yo, Frank is not playing. He didn't come to play tonight. He chose violence. Frank came, he came in, he chose violence. At the Steel Challenge matches I go to, plenty of people got to stock guns out the box. Bruh, my trigger on the 45 stock, what I think is good, but I'm gonna upgrade to a performance trigger. Now, I mean, that's fair. I would say though, for like my 45 has at least 4,000. I got at least I'm like King Tech. I at least got 3,500 to 4,000 rounds through my 45, and the trigger feels amazing now, in my opinion. I think my trigger feels nice in there, and it's a stock Glock trigger. I felt it has gotten better over time. Everybody want a 1 to 2 pound trigger. Doesn't make sense in real scenarios. I get it. He said, I agree. My Glock 27 trigger is amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, using I don't know what it is. I feel like the more you use the Glock stock trigger, it just gets better. But I've heard some people said they've gotten the performance trigger from Glock, the Glock's performance trigger, traded it, changed it out, and then ended up converting back to the stock Glock trigger because the performance trigger was not good. I've heard that. I've seen it. I actually saw somebody do it. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been the Johnny Glock trigger. Actually, I don't think it was I take that back. It wasn't the Glock performance trigger. It was one of them Johnny Glock triggers. And everyone know the more you shoot your Glock, the better the trigger gets. Yeah, for real, for real. I probably got 5 kick rounds. It's still crucial. Oh yes, my salesman was bragging how he got his G47 to a 2 pound trigger. I'm like, okay, I guess that's a flex. Not me, sir. Yeah, I'm with Frank. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, cause especially like let's be honest, Glock don't have no safety. Safety gets you killed. I'm not a big fan of guns that do have safeties. Some of my guns do have safety, some of them don't. I'm not gonna talk bad about it, but uh, light triggers are not for EDC. Definitely not. Because all it takes in your holster, something happened with your holster or whatever. Nah, we good. I EDC my Glock, so I'm keeping stock as possible. Yes. I guess I haven't run across a good enough trigger to know the difference. I shot all the guns that people raving about the triggers, and I don't get it. Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, I was in the same art, I was in the same boat. I was in the same boat until I felt the trigger on my 2011, and I felt how different it was from the. So I understand, like I definitely understand the difference from the triggers and stuff. And then when I felt the Canic, the Terran Tactical Combat one, the TTI Combat, the trigger on that, I'm telling you, when you start really like understanding, but like now, psh, yeah, get a PDP match, brother, or a TTI, you will get it. And like Frank said, I even with the PDP, I felt one in person, and I saw how crisp like that trigger was, bruh. I would say my brother triggers feel better than my 45. I mean, it's a Beretta though, it's a Beretta. TTI trigger is light as a feather. Oh man, I think 3.5. I think. What do y'all think is the perfect weight for the trigger for EDC? I shot the TTI and nothing. What? That's crazy, bruh. I don't. You must. No, I don't know what's going on there. Something is wrong there. You don't feel it. You don't feel it in the trigger. The way. Come on, no. Thank you, Matt. 3.5, 4 pounds. That's where you want to be at. This trigger right here that I'm putting in my AR, the Miltech, this is a 3.5 pound trigger pull that I'm putting in my AR build and stuff. Flat face. It's a drop in trigger. PDP is butter. Yes, it is butter. Literally like butter for a steak. That's how smooth it is. That's why I want one. Frank, you got the compact PDP, right though? And then Kayla, you got the full size. I personally carry 2.5 Timmy Alpha trigger, but sometimes I train with it, so I'm used to it. Miles, bro, we need a shot show invite. That would be lit. You got both. Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah, we do need a shot show invite. Crazy part, I'm in like, hold on. I wish I could get an invite to go. I really wish I could. Like, man, hold on, where is it at? Because they profile. I would say, did they kick me out? No, they didn't. Bruh, y'all gotta be you should join there, bruh. You gotta join their channel, like on Instagram. You can get in there and see all like the early access and stuff. Man, I can't wait to see all the vlogs and stuff. I got you. I'm sending it to you now. Hold on. Frank, do you follow their actual Instagram page? Because all you got to do, hold on. Once I send it to you, just go to that page and where it says your shot, literally it's gonna say your shot on their channel page. Just click on that and get added into the group, join the group, then the channel part, and then you'll be able to see all the like the live updates and everything. Because they had the early on like where you can apply, but it was so weird because it was like you had to have like a certain access permit and all that stuff. Then you got to be a certain have a certain if you're a content creator. It was some T Sauce Gen 3, PX3 Diddy and Carry as far as budget guns. Those are on point with the 3 pound great reset. Hey, that's dope too. And when it all boils down to, for the people who are not like actually on the chat and they're just like you might be you might be on team like on a string budget, and then you might be on the team like I'm willing to pay whatever, however I don't care how much it costs, I'm gonna pay that amount. Either way, regardless of what side you on or whatever, can you shoot with the gun? I don't care if you got a Taurus G3. I don't care if it's a high point. Can you shoot? Can you protect yourself? If the threat presents itself, are you going to be able to protect yourself? Now, we're not going to talk about the reliability of the gun. We're going to just say the gun is reliable and we'll go for, yeah, Mac and T-Sauce are the same, are pretty much the same company. I have the Mac DS9 and stuff. So, yes. I just bought the T-Sauce. You got the 2011 T-Sauce art? Is that what you got? Because you didn't tell us exactly what you got in the Discord. T-Sauce is surprising for the budget gens. Yep. No, if you ask Frank, my RXM just gonna fall into pieces. Bruh. Come on, Tech. Come on, stop. Can't we all just get along? Can I get two? That would be dope. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you now. Hold on. Yeah, if you like I said, if you go on Shot Show and then it has on there, it'll show like the little message thing, their channel, like mine, it says your shot, and they give you like all the early up to dates and stuff. And they were doing stuff early, but it was so confusing. Trying to get in was like, bruh, nah. It's just like, I ain't said that, nah. Oh man. Y'all are killing me, bro. Y'all killing me. Man. Hey, anybody on here, if y'all know how to do like podcast setup, like not so much like the actual setup, but like a good streaming setup, shoot me your information because I'm trying to get set up so I can make the stream better. Because I want to get back to better camera quality. I'm using my laptop camera to stream tonight, and this ain't it. So yeah, if you know anybody that's willing to help a brother out with the information, I can get set up and get it going and stuff. RXM might survive, but the daggers, he said, but the daggers, my brother, Phantom Universe, my brother, how's it going, dude? OBS, yes, you talked about it, and we need to. I gotta come to your house anyway, because yeah, I need to come over there anyway, so we can work these things out and stuff. And I got to get back to training. I told you about it. You did. I know you did. I know you told me about this. You did tell me about it. I just we gotta yeah. I gotta get with you to set up so we can get this stuff going and stuff because I want to start doing actual shows, inviting people on. And I got a few content creators I want to reach out to. Get them, Frank. On your side, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I have a love and hate relationship for the daggers. That's all. I got a love and hate relationship. I ain't gonna say it's bad. I ain't gonna say it's great. He said, "F all Glock clones." All right, now you starting to sell out, Frank. How much hiring someone to train you costs? Me? So I will say when I went. So here's the thing: I've had two trainers. One is a licensed trainer, and one is not an unofficial licensed trainer. I ain't gonna put them out there like that, but the unofficial, both the one that basically, yeah, no, don't worry about it. We ain't gonna talk about that. But the one person I did, the guy Topper that I did at the outdoor range, um, when I did with him, I can't remember how much it was, but it was not that much. Like it really wasn't. Now the other video I did training with, the person I did was uh it was free 99 and they might not be licensed, but they know what they're doing. They certified. Very, very much so certified. I'm not gonna put their business out there, but like, yeah. If you can read between the lines and see my videos, you already know. Uh six right, we fast that. Hey many things I heard about the daggers failing firing pins. Yeah, I don't listen. I hate that I own two of them. To be honest, I hate that I own two daggers. That was in my early stages of neglecting or lack of education in firearms and quality and stuff. A couple of ranges in my area have different types of classes. 2 hour class. Yeah, that's about average. That's about average. We live and learn. Yep, you're right, bro. We live and we learn. But that's the beauty about life. You can learn, you can do wrong the next day and wake up and do right. Man, I've seen someone on Texas Gun Trader selling a dagger for like 800 wings. What? What kind of drugs they smoking? 800 wings is insane for a dagger. Yeah. Yo, I don't know what's going on, but y'all, the numbers is jumping tonight. I have never seen this many people on live at one time. So I appreciate y'all that's tuning in. If you are new to the channel, or please drop some in the comments, say hey or something. Like I want to be able to interact with everybody. Can we talk about how companies start budget, then creep them prices up? Yep, we can definitely talk about that because we talked about it in the Discord earlier. We saw he said, hold on. I got a few comments coming in at one time. We're gonna come back to you, Frank, about the companies. I'm selling my 45 for 2K wings. Yeah, you smoking, bro. Ain't nobody listen, because I definitely got that ARP special like you did. Nah. Yeah, bruh. These companies, they definitely you gotta get accuracy times slide, accuracy times Glock slide, and the barrel upgrade. Accuracy X, Glock slide, and barrel upgrade. My guy, they what was I gonna say? They do because we talked about in the Discord earlier that one company. I'm not gonna dash no company on here because they want to send me another product. I'll take that free product again. You know what I'm saying? He said I could sell my 19C on GoBroker for a G if I wanted to. They have jumped in value. I can see that, but Frank laughing. Frank, I'm telling the truth. Cause listen, y'all don't think. Here's the thing, y'all. What I was saying about changing them Glock. What was I saying about changing them Glock parts? Look, Frank. Listen, I ain't gonna bash him on that on him now, like, cause they want to send me something. Cause we talking about the price. I'm going to my 45 slide C cut from Glock store. Yeah, if here's the thing, if I'm gonna do any upgrades to my Glocks, it's going to the Glock store, honestly, though. And they got a guaranteed 10-day turnaround, which is amazing. Like you can go. That's what I was saying. If I got my Glock 19, if I wanted to get it optic cut, if I'm gonna send it off, I would send it off to them for real, to try to get it back in a timely manner and stuff. Hold on, what King Tech? What you sent me? So for ooh, brother. Nice. Well, when they receive it, hold on. He said, "Hold on, Summit Arms. Are your Ravens going to send Rogers home?" Of course. What do you mean? Look, I keep forgetting them. What do you mean? Listen, you see the sign in the back. Lamar playing on Sunday. Pittsburgh does not have T.J. Watt right now, and they don't have Metcalf. It's going to be a knockout dragout. If Derrick Henry plays any remotely like he did against Green Bay, it's over. They that's like putting a comp on something that's not changing parts because of failure. Ooh. High point rifle, $700. They smoking over there. Yeah, I wouldn't dare pay no $700 for no high point rifle. What are some things to look for when buying used? It's a nice store near me, packed full of dang near everything. Hey, Dr. T, Temper Gunworks did some great work, porting work. Yeah, I now that I have seen them a lot on like different people's channels saying they got stuff done from there. I ported my 43X from NC Gravers, and it took a couple of days. That's not bad. I never said just filling parts, just changing things. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you, Art. If you do buy used guns, I would try for the law enforcement trade-ins. That's like, unless you're buying something like from a reliable place or that's not sketchy and they have a good track record and stuff. But like certain pawn shops, they don't check them guns and stuff. They just buy it in and then they just take it and then it's like yours, pretty much yours, because they don't have no way of testing them guns out at the pawn shop. So yeah, me personally, if I'm buying used, I only like the law enforcement trainings because I know if you buy a law enforcement trade in, you know it's guaranteed that that has been taken well care of because whoever the armorer for the police station, the police department or that agency, they're gonna make sure that those guns are clean, oiled, and taken care of. They might have some wear and tear from like holster and all that stuff, but just saying. A high point, $700 taco, 700 tacos. He said, I want what they smoking. Yeah, they definitely smoking something good. $700 for a high point. They smoking real good. So yeah. Man, jeez. Well, you guys, I know we've been on here an hour and I still got things to get done. And I go back to work tomorrow, fortunately, and stuff. So I'm going to jump off here. But it was great being on here with you guys tonight. I definitely enjoyed our Gun Talk Thursday, the first one of the year, and everything. Listen, I can't wait. I can't wait. I got a video that's going to be dropping tomorrow. So you guys stay tuned for that. Um, and yeah, I appreciate y'all. Again, I appreciate y'all a lot. If you know where to find me, hit the Discord, join the Discord if you want to jump in and get in on the action for our behind the scenes. Yes, I'm still going to be doing the bill ratings. I'm still doing that. I'm still waiting on a few more people to send me some more things because I only had like 3 people to send me pictures of their guns and stuff for to do the subscriber rating my subscribers collection. So yeah, great live stream. Glad I joined. See you next time. Yes, sir. We'll be back next Thursday. Hold on, so I'm glad to call us stream. Greg Combos. Thank you for YouTube. Real Miles. Thank you to Real Miles. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, remember, love, peace, and hair grease. That's what my grandfather used to say. I see y'all on the next one. Peace out.